Hello, and welcome to today's lower body inner thigh focused workout. You're just going to need a set of weights and your yoga mat, and that is it. We're starting with 50 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. We have 6 exercises for 3 sets. That's round number 1. Then we've got a second round that's built out of 4 exercises for 3 sets. So I'm going to show you just the first 3 exercises, not to waste time. And then as we go through, I'll add on, okay? So we're going to start with the weights on our shoulders with our feet together. We're going to go down into a squat. We're going to step 1, 2, wide leg, deeper squat, and pull it back in. And then we'll take it 2, 3 on the other side. Okay, so we're down the whole time there. You're really going to feel the burn right from the get-go. Exercise number 2, we're down in a sumo squat, just pulsing nice and slow. Okay, exercise number 3, pull those toes to the front. We've got our side lunge, just straightening that leg. And then obviously exercise number 4 will be the other side, but we will, I will walk you through it as we get there. Okay, so let's just start with our warm up, knees up. We're gonna shake it out. Take a few deep breaths. Good, and take it down, 10 squats. Sitting back in those heels, okay, watch your form already. Get those squats nice and low. Exhale as you stand up. 5 to go. And 1 more. And let's take it back up. This time the knees come a little bit higher, pumping those arms. Keep those deep breaths going. And take it down. We've got 10 more squats. Good. Push those knees out to the side. 5 to go. And 1. Good. Okay, so you're going to grab those weights. You're placing them on your shoulders. Okay, we're going to start with the 3 step outs. Feet are together. 5 seconds. Deep breath in. 3, 2, 1. Sit it back towards those heels. You step 1, 2, 3. Sit deep. Pull that leg back in. 1, 2, 3. Sit deep. Pull that leg back in. Now make sure you're sitting back towards your heels. Belly is pulled in tight. And when you hit that last squat, those knees push out to the side. Pull it back in. What I don't want to see is this happening. Okay, see how this knee is staying in? We always want to engage those glutes, push those knees out. 10 seconds to go. Out, out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Those weights come down between the legs, opening it up into a sumo squat. Feet are turned out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Open those knees. Drive those heels into the ground. Think about squeezing in from those inner thighs. Okay, we don't want to bounce here. Okay, no bouncing, because then that puts undue pressure in our knees. You're not really working the muscles that you're supposed to be. Okay, so we're always thinking about, okay, what am I working on in this exercise? What's my focus? The focus is to drive through those heels. When you pulse, you pull in through those inner thighs. Don't forget to squeeze those glutes. You're going to feel those working in the back as well. Our back, our posture is good. Our shoulders are pulled back and down. Our belly is pulled in. And then we get to think about the breathing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, turn those toes to the front. Weights go back on the shoulders. Make sure you've got a nice wide leg stance here. 3, 2, 1. We lunge to the side. Sit back towards those heels. Bend that knee. drive through the heel. We straighten the leg, but don't lock out that knee, okay? We don't want our weight to come back in between our legs. We always kind of want to keep our weight directed towards that left leg. Keep going, just so that it's always engaged. Okay, I'm going to show you at an angle here so you can see the angle of my knee. I straighten, see I'm not locking it out, okay? Keeps that slight bend because then my muscle is always staying engaged on this side. What are you thinking about here? Weight is back towards the heels. Sit bones go back. I'm not folding down, okay? My chest is proud. My shoulders are back and open. I'm keeping a nice flat back, belly pulled in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, okay. Going on to exercise number 4. Keep those feet placed to the front. Keep those weights on the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, begin. Sit it back and drive through that heel. Okay, so same thing, thinking about everything I talked about before, making sure that you're not directing your chest to that knee. We're not here. We want to keep our upper body centered in between the legs. And we're just driving through that heel. Feel that squeeze. Again, focusing on everything. You've got like this whole side, back, and mid and inner thigh thing happening here. Okay, so breathe, belly's pulled in. You've only got 10 seconds to go, and we've got 2 exercises left in this set. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, we keep those weights on the shoulders. You're going to bring your feet into a first position stance. Okay, we're coming up onto our tippy toes for pulses. Lift up, pull those heels together, and we pulse. Open, exhale. Okay, so what are we thinking about here? We're not sticking our butts out, okay? We keep them pulled in, open our knees to the side, and our sit bones go straight down towards the ground, okay? I'm coming up only about 3/4 of the way, okay? I'm not straightening my legs. And as my legs straighten, I think about pulling my inner thighs. You should feel them squeezing and you should feel them shaking. 10 seconds to go. We exhale on every squeeze. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Arms come back down. We're going into our last exercise, sumo squat with an upright row. 3, 2, 1. We're going to squat. We're going to stay down, row your arms, and then squeeze it back up. Squat, stay down, upright row, and squeeze up, okay? On this upright row, making sure those weights stay below your chin, elbows come above the shoulders. Squeeze it in and up, pull that belly in. Down, row, and lift. 15 more seconds. Down, row, and lift. 10 seconds. Last 7, 3, 2, 1. We're taking it back to exercise number 1. So you're going to pull those legs together. You can shake them out for a second. Weights go onto the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Set number 2. Sit back. We open. 1, 2, 3. Sit. Pull it in. 1, 2, 3. Sit. Pull it in. Those knees are open. Open. Turned out. And in. Open. 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 Pull it in. Okay, don't round your back here. Okay, lift up your chest, open and proud, shoulders are pulled back. Okay, we want to hold on to that posture. 10 more seconds. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay. Taking it into a sumo squat with pulses. Feet are turned out. 3, 2, 1. We go. Open those knees and pulse. Drive through those heels. Also make sure that you're not shifting your weight and working more with one leg, okay? You really wanna make sure that both legs are engaged. Usually we lean more towards our stronger leg. Okay, so you really wanna focus on using those muscles in the weaker of the two legs, the less strong of the two legs. Keep breathing. Just like in those first position pulses, okay, we exhale on that squeeze. 10 more seconds. Exhale, pull in the belly. Focus. Release. Belly. 3, 2, 1. Release. Toes turn to the front. Weights go on the shoulders. We're going into that side lunge. 3, 2, 1. We sit back. That knee opens to the side. It pushes out. We keep our upper body between our legs. We drive through that heel. Okay, so I really want you guys to see the angle of my back, okay? I don't come all the way back up to standing. I stay slightly hinged at the hips as that leg straightens. Okay, so what that's doing is pulling into the butt. And then when we're thinking more in our minds about working that inner thigh, you're gonna start to feel it a little bit more there too. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice, squeeze it up. Okay, give yourselves a second. Those weights stay on the shoulders. I'm just gonna talk you through a few more things on this other side. 3, 2, 1, go. We sit, remember, our chest doesn't lean over. Our upper body stays centered. Exhale, push through that heel. Belly's pulled in. Flat back, shoulders back, don't let it hang. The second you look down, we lose our posture. Look to the front, open. Okay, pull through here, through that chest. 20 seconds to go. You've got this, 15 seconds. Okay, remember, don't forget to think about that inner thigh. The more you think about it, the more it's gonna start working here. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, we're taking it to our first position pulses. Feet are together, heels are together. Weights on those shoulders. We come up to our tippy toes, pull the heels in, and we pulse. Nice and slow. Okay, it's just fine that you guys are breathing, but if you're not properly exhaling and pulling in that lower belly, okay, then you're not getting the full effect of this exercise. Think about release those belly muscles. Exhale, pull them in. 15 seconds. Feel those legs shaking. 7 seconds to go. Heels are high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, those weights come between the legs, going into our sumo squat with an upright row. 3, 2, 1, we go. Squat, row, sit, pull up. Squat. Row, when those weights come down, you can let them take you a little bit deeper in that squat, another inch or a few centimeters down. Squat, row, sit a little deeper, squeeze it up. 25 seconds. We're in the last exercise of our second set. We've got one more full set to go, and you've got a water break. 15 seconds. Good. 7 seconds. You've got this. Sit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I know you're feeling your legs already. I know I am. Feet are together, weights on the shoulders. Set number 3, 3, 2, 1. We sit back. We go. 1, 2, sit, pull it in, sit back towards those heels. 1, 2, sit, pull it in, making sure we're not rounding down. Elongate, extend that spine. Watch what I'm doing. Not here, here, okay? Those sit bones can like stick your butt out a little bit. 25 seconds. Keep breathing. 15, you've got this. 10 more seconds. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, weights come in between the legs, going into our sumo squat pulses. 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. Think about this. Nice and slow. Just keep breathing. Dig those heels into the ground. Shoulders pulled back. "25 seconds. This is one of like my favorite exercise sequences for those inner thighs. 15 seconds to go. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. You can do this. Take it a little bit lower. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Toes fold forward. Turn forward. Weights on those shoulders. Belly pulled in. And we go. Side lunge. Keep that upper body between the legs. Drive through that heel. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, same thing goes for this exercise. The second you look down, you lose your posture. Elongate the spine. 25 seconds. 15. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Give yourselves a little shake. Okay, taking it to the other side. We've only got 3 exercises left. 3, 2, 1, we go. Sit, drive. You've got this. Keep that belly pulled in. Don't get tired and start to lean over. Keep that upper body centered. 25 seconds. Long spine. 15. You're almost there. Keep it up. Keep breathing. 10 seconds to go. Last 7. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Pull those legs in. First position, going up to our tippy toes, pulling those heels in for our pulses. 3, 2, 1, we go. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. Good. Think about release the belly muscles, don't pull it in, and then exhale, pull it all in together. 25 seconds to go. Heels are up. 15. 10 seconds. Last 7. 3, 2, 1, release. Very good. Okay, going into our last exercise, sumo squat with an upright row. Feet are turned out. 3, 2, 1, begin. Inhale. Pull those elbows. Exhale it up. Open those knees to the side. Pull, release, sit deeper, come up. Weights are below the chin, elbows come above the shoulders. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, squeeze those traps. The traps are the muscles on the upper back by your neck. 15 seconds. Okay, making sure your chin is not out or looking up. Pull it back, long spine. Okay, our spine doesn't end at our shoulders, it ends at the base of our skull, okay? So focus on keeping that elongated as well. 3, 2, 1, and good. Get yourselves a sip of water. Okay, next set, we take it down to the ground. Okay, we've got 4 exercises, 3 sets. Okay, this is a fun one. I'm going to explain it to you before we begin. We're on our side, okay? We straighten out the bottom leg, okay, of that bottom side of our body. Straighten out that leg. The top leg is crossed in front of the knee, okay? We want to pull in and up through our side body, and then this bottom leg is going to lift up and down, up and down. Okay, so what that's doing is working that inner thigh here. Then we are going to turn it over to the other side. Exercise number 3, we're laying down on our back, okay, and I'll show you the exercises. Excuse Lola's butt. I'll show you the exercises there, and that's it. All right, so we're on our back. Oh, sorry, we're on our sides. Don't ignore that, we're not starting yet. Okay, bottom leg is straight, top leg is crossed in front. Push that palm in, push that shoulder away, pull in through the side body. That bottom leg lifts up and down, up and down. What I don't want to see is you're bending your elbow and leaning over, okay? Because that's not the point here. This part of your body is strong and engaged so that you're working just from the inner thigh, lifting that leg and putting it down. Lift and down. If you don't feel really the top part of your inner thigh working, then it means that you're leaning too far back in that hip. So I really want you to think about stacking your hips forward, one on top of another, and lifting. 10 seconds to go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Taking it over to the other side. Okay, bottom leg is straight. That arm is strong. That top leg is crossed in front. 3, 2, 1. Making sure that top hip is pulled over and forward. Working from that inner thigh, lift the leg up. Up. Okay, so I realized my arm was a little too close to my body. I was more leaning into it and not using my thigh muscles. If I place my hand a teeny bit further away, I engage my abs, and now I feel that inner thigh working. Lift. Even if it only comes slightly off the ground, if you're feeling that inner thigh, then it's working. Okay, again, if you're not feeling it, it means that top hip is sitting too far back and you're just lifting your leg. Push that top hip forward, pull in the abs, and lift. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're gonna lay down on your back. Hands are at the sides of your body. Right leg is straight up in the air. We're going into a static hip bridge. The leg is gonna come down and lift up. Here we go. Static hip bridge. The leg comes down. We exhale, lift it up, pull in the belly. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Drive through that left heel, okay, the leg that's standing. Inhale down, exhale up. Good, you've got 25 seconds to go. Keep breathing, 15 seconds. Last 10. 5 seconds. 1. Release. Okay, good. We're taking it over to the other side. Okay, switching legs in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Those hips are up. The leg lowers down. You exhale, lift the leg. Down. And lift. Down. And lift. Keep those hips up. Inhale down. Exhale up. You've got this. 15 seconds to go. Keep it up. 7 seconds. We're going back into the first exercise in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, you're going back onto your side for set number 2. So, bottom leg straight, top leg folded in front. That top hip is pushing forward, abs pulled in. Engage that shoulder, and we press through that top leg, lift, up, up, up. Good. Feel that inner thigh. Again, if you're not feeling that inner thigh, you're sinking back in that top hip. Always think pushing forward, pull in, engage. If you're having trouble lifting that bottom leg off of the ground, you can always grab one of your weights. It's going to lift your upper body a little bit higher for you to be able to engage and get that leg higher. Okay, so keep that in mind. You can always place even both hands on your weights if you need to. 10 more seconds. Oh my God, it burns. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it to the other side. You are going to know if you're doing this right because you're really going to feel it, okay? 3, 2, 1. We're fully engaged. Top hip is pushing forward, and we lift, 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 lift. Don't be surprised also if you're feeling your obliques engaged here as well. They're working hard also. 25 seconds to go. Don't sink into that arm. If I'm leaning over here, if I'm sinking into my shoulder, I'm just lifting my leg for no reason. Push down, engage. 15 seconds to go. Keep that top hip pushed forward. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lay down on your back. Hands are at the sides of your body. We're going to have our butt lifted in the air. The right leg is straight up. 3, 2. We stay up in that hip bridge. The leg goes down. We exhale. Lift it back up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Nice and slow. Don't rush through this. 25 seconds to go. 15. Keep it up. Drive through that heel of the standing leg. 7 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, you're taking it over to the other leg. There's no reason for you to turn to the other side. I just want you to see the leg that's moving more. 3, 2, 1. We're up. The leg goes down. The leg presses up. Inhale, release. Exhale. Drive through the heel of that standing leg. Pull the belly in. There's a lot to think about here. 25 seconds. We've only got one more set to go before we go into abs. 15 more seconds. Keep those hips lifted. Drive through that heel. 7 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last set, 4 exercises. Bottom leg is straight. Top leg is bent in front. We're not sinking into that shoulder. We're pushing down and away. My hips are stacked one on top of another, and we begin. We lift. Good. Exhale. On each lift, pull in and up. 25 seconds. Again, if you're not feeling that inner thigh, pay attention to your form. Please listen to what I'm saying, because otherwise you're just kind of lifting your leg for no reason. Keep those hips stacked on one another, on top of one another. Shoulders pressed down. 10 seconds to go. 7 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Take it over to the other side. Moving her big head out of the way. Hips are stacked, pressing that shoulder down and away. We begin. Lift up, up, up. Now, it could be that you feel one side more than the other, and that's okay. So like when I do these, when I do my left leg lifting, I feel it a lot more than my right leg. Probably means that the muscles in my inner thigh and the left leg are probably a little bit weaker than the right side. But I feel it still, don't worry. 20 seconds to go. Don't let yourself get lazy. Don't let yourself lean back. Hold it strong. Stay lifted, fully engaged. 10 seconds to go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. We laid down on our backs as our last 2 exercises, and we're taking it into abs. 3, 2, 1. We're lifted. The leg goes down. We exhale back up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. You can do this. Just close your eyes and focus on your breathing. If you have a little bit of a cracking sensation in the hip joint, that's okay. It's usually just the build of your hip, okay? So don't get scared from that noise. I know it's also not like the best feeling in the world, but you're not doing something wrong. 15 seconds to go. Seven seconds, we're almost there. We're going into our last exercise. I know it's all burning now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, take it to the other side. Last exercise. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Down and lift. Down and lift. You've got this. Inhale, exhale. You can do this. 20 seconds to go. You're almost there. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, we are moving it into abs. You can get yourself a sip of water. Abs today is 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. We've got 4 exercises for 2 sets. You want to make sure that you've got your weight next to you. Okay, we're starting with sit-ups. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Up and down. Exhale. Good. Making sure, again, you're lifting. Do not throw your arms, okay? I'm going to show you what we're not doing is this. Okay? I don't care how high you come up. You're lifting that weight up, releasing back down. 15 seconds to go. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to place our hands under our hips. We're going for leg raises, okay? So we place our hands under our hips. Legs are straight up in the air. Head is on the floor. 3, 2, 1. The legs go down as far as you can. You exhale, pull them up. Okay, so you always want to make sure you're not losing your back. The second those ribs pop up, okay, you're not working your abs anymore. So keep it pulled in. Your legs go down as far as you can. You stop before your ribs start to lift, and then you pull it back. 20 seconds to go. Nice and slow. We don't rush through this exercise. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and okay, we're gonna put our hands into a gun formation. We're going into scissor kicks with a crunch to the side. 3, 2, 1. Our left leg comes down. We crunch up and over towards the right leg. We release, we switch the legs. Right leg comes down, we crunch over to the left. Really switch. Side to side. Okay, so the crunch happens towards the leg that's up. Left leg is up, we crunch over to the left. Right leg is up, we crunch over to the right. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We release. Going into exercise number 4, slow bicycles. Hands come behind the your head. Knees lift up to 90 degrees, making sure you're already pulling in and down so that we're not arching the back. 3, 2, 1, slow bicycles. Straighten the left leg, cross over to the right, and alternate. Okay, keep in mind, remember what I said about lifting through the chest, not pulling our head forward, okay? Head rests in the hands. Lift through the chest and take it the other side. 20 seconds to go. Ten more seconds. We're going back to exercise number 1. Back to those sit-ups. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you're going to grab that weight. Set number 2, 4 exercises, and we're going into stretching. It means we're done for the day. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You exhale, lift, and release. Don't force those arms. They lift up towards the ceiling. 25 seconds to go. You've got this. 15 seconds. Only got 3 exercises after this. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The weight goes down, going into leg raises. Hands underneath your hips, legs straight up in the air. Tuck those hips under you. 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Those legs go down. Exhale. Lift it back up. Don't lose that back, okay? The second you lose those ribs, you're not working those abs the right way. Keep them down. Okay, think about lowering from the hip joint. Okay, that's the part of the body that's moving. Before you lose it, stop, pull those legs back in. 20 seconds to go. Nice and slow. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we've got 2 exercises left. We're going into our scissor kicks with our crunch to the side. Legs come up. 3, 2, 1. Left leg goes down. We crunch over to the right. And we switch. Right leg goes down. We crunch over to the left. This is the same as those bicycles, okay? I'm not trying to force my head forward. I'm lifting through the chest. Nice and slow. Again, also here, that leg just comes down as far as you can. You can try to go a little bit further. 15 seconds. Last 7. 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands come behind the head. We're going for our last exercise, bicycles. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Lift through the chest. Alternating sides. 30 more seconds. We're taking it into stretching. You're almost there. 20 seconds to go. Ten more seconds. You can do this. Keep breathing. Keep those abs pulled in. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Stretch out those abs. Feet are flexed. And you pull it in, those knees into the chest. Rock it back and forth. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Hug that left leg into you. Take a nice deep exhale. Feel those muscles release. Feel the tension release, and then you can even pull your knee in a little bit closer to you. And we'll take it over to the other side, left ankle on the right knee, hugging that right knee in. With every exhale, you can hug that knee in a little bit closer to you. And release. We're gonna turn it over to our bellies, lifting up into a cobra. Press those shoulders down and away. Twist to look over the right and the left. Squeeze your belly, look down. Squeeze your glutes, look up. And sit it back into child's pose. Take a nice 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming up to all fours. We're going into cat and cow. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, round your back, pull the belly in. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. Turning over to butterfly. Flat back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round the back. And then dive it forward, bringing your chest down towards your toes. Okay, you can also press down on your knees with your elbows, open up that hip joint. You can also use your hands here to give a little bit of a press, whatever feels right for you. And you're gonna straighten one leg out to the side, pull that foot a little bit closer to you. Arms are to the sides of our body. We're gonna twist opposite arm to leg, leading with the chest down towards the knee. Arms come back to the sides of the body. Same arm as leg, lifting up, up and over, looking underneath that armpit. Okay, you should feel a nice stretch coming through that side body here. Lift it up and we'll take it to the other side. Switch those legs. Arms out to the sides of the body. Opposite arm to leg, we twist. Arms come back to the sides of the body, same arm as leg. Lift up and over, looking underneath that armpit, feeling that side body stretch. And release. We're gonna take it over our toes, knees are bent, hands are on the ground. You drop those heels, sit bones lift up, that chest hugs in towards the thighs, body weight stays forward. Bending just the right knee and the left. And either with both legs straight or a soft bend in the knees, rounding all the way back up to standing position. Roll those shoulders back. And we're gonna cross that arm over the chest, looking over the shoulder. And switch. Elbow back overhead. And switch. Release those arms. Big inhale, arms come all the way up overhead, look up. Exhale down to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me in this lower body inner thigh workout, and I'll see you in the next one.